Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another video for the Jam Track review in Fortnite. Today we're talking about the 4 new songs that were added in the Jam rotation this week. We actually have technically 5 songs, but one of them was recently added within the Fortnite Festival Pass for Season 2 of Fortnite Festival. That is Ride With Me by NLE. That one, I already have a review. If you guys want to go and check out the video where I discussed all of the tracks when I first started doing Jam reviews, that is featured in this one. So here's that link. I'll show you that little card that you just saw pop up on your screen. But that is that. There's 2 things with this episode this week that I want to talk about. My plans for Jam Track stuff going forward, and also stuff about this week. So to start off, I want to talk about my plan going forward for some of the Jam Track reviews. A lot of you know that I do this every week, and sometimes certain videos each week just end up being a lot shorter because there's not much to talk about. Well, last week was only a 2-minute video. I don't really feel like that's worth it, you know? So I think what I'm going to do for certain weeks is, if there is a large selection of songs for a single week, I'm going to post a video talking about all of them. But if there is a small selection and there's not much to say about it, I'm going to hold off, and I'm going to take those selections and put them into the next episode where I talk about that next week of stuff. So I might not be doing Jam Track reviews every week anymore, just because I feel like it's much more enjoyable, and it's much more, how do I put this? It's much more informational if I discuss everything all at once, rather than a simple, hey, this is good, this is why, blah. I don't really feel like that's worth it for a 2-minute video. Like, hey, these songs are good, that's it. I don't like that. I'd rather go in depth, talk about them more, and put them together in a very informative thing. So that's my plan forward. Is next week, if there's only 4 songs and they're really easy, nothing else special about them, I won't talk about them next week. I'll put them in the next episode. But I will be doing Jam Track stuff every other week at the very least. So I can guarantee that at least. But for this week in particular, I'm going to talk about the 4 songs that we have in here. I just wanted to add that in to give you an idea of how this is going to go going forward. But the second thing I wanted to mention about this week is that everything this week is much more enjoyable on vocals only. There are a couple songs that I think are pretty good on drums. There's one that I think is good on drums, but all of these songs are great on vocals. So let's start off. ABCDEFU by GAYLE. Very fun song on vocals. Usually I say that there are some things that I enjoy about these particular songs on guitar or guitar, bass, drums, whatever. I feel like there's at least something that a lot of easier skilled players are able to do. ABCDEFU by GAYLE is one that everybody can enjoy. I don't think that there's anything for this particular song that I would find hard at all. I honestly think it's really great to just chill out and play. As a matter of fact, I think this is the only one this week that falls into that category, because the others actually have some difficulty to them. But for this one, it's fun. I give it a shot. The next one is Butter by BTS. This is a 5 on vocals, 4 on bass, 3 on guitar, 3 on drums. Guitar and drums, I didn't really care for them too much. Bass, it's pretty alright. I'm not going to lie, it's actually pretty alright for this. It doesn't give you too many opportunities to play notes, but I think it's alright. Vocals though, I think this is the one that I enjoyed the most in terms of the easier songs this week. And I think that's mainly due to the fact that there's just, I don't know, there's just so much limited variety in the other tracks. Drums are repetitive, bass and guitar are kind of repetitive as well in some cases, but vocal has a fun variety within it, and it makes it so much better to play. Like, you'll have the normal chorus, you'll have a bridge in the song where you'll have to do something different, but the fact that it changes up so often in the song, that's what keeps me engaged with it. But the other ones, there's not much switching up the gameplay. It's just the same stuff most of the time. The next one is Let You Down by NF. This one is actually a 6 on vocals, a 1 on bass, a 1 on guitar, and a 4 on drums. This one is awesome. The vocals, super calming with the chorus. The hold notes are used flawlessly. But the rap sections of the song are so much faster than I anticipated. Honestly, I think that's amazing. I would put this one about as fast, not just about as fast, but close to the Peabody song that was added in the Battle Pass this season. This is super good. It also makes quite the fun challenge to play this week. So if you're really interested in high difficulty, fast-paced gameplay, I highly recommend Let You Down by NF above all other songs this week. The next one is Walk 'Em Down by NLE CHOPPA featuring Roddy Ricch. This is 5 on vocals, 2 on bass, lead on 4, drums on 4 as well. For those of you who remembered a couple weeks ago when I did my review on Blueberry Faygo, that one was a lot easier in difficulty, and it wasn't really a special song at all, and I didn't really care for it. Well, this one is if you took Blueberry Faygo and just dialed it up by 1. It's not hard. It's not really that fun for me to play. And it's just, it's a forgettable one for me. Obviously, everybody else has their own opinions about what song is good. And this one, it's just, I don't necessarily think the song is terrible, but I don't think the gameplay is all that enjoyable with this particular song. I feel like if there was a lot more fast parts to the vocals, maybe I'd have a little bit better of a time, but the fact that this one is just kind of, you know, the same difficulty across everything, it just doesn't really appeal to me. But the last one, obviously I'm just going to briefly talk over this, Ride With Me by Nelly. That one was a pretty easy one from what I can remember. It does have, yet again, vocals is the cherry on top for all of that. But I think that everything that I have seen this week so far, it's just, this is good. This is a good week. A good week for vocals players, that is. If you're anybody else, like if you want to play drums, guitar, whatever, yeah, maybe you won't have a good week this week, but everything is great on vocals this week. Absolutely everything. And I cannot recommend Let You Down by NF anymore. Like, it's just, this is perfect. It is 100% perfect. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this week. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. I'm going to talk about, like I said, I'm going to talk about as much as I can next week. If I can't talk about everything and get a full video done, I'm just going to carry it over to the next week. I hope that's okay with everybody, because I know a lot of people come back to me every week saying, hey, what is this like? What is that like? They're interested in seeing the new tracks. Well, every Thursday you can try them out for yourself at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They are all on a free rotation. They will be on a free rotation. These new songs this week, they'll all be on a free rotation tonight. But if I don't talk about it next Thursday, just know that it is going to happen. It just won't be happening right away. All right? So that's my plan. It also kind of gives me some time to work on my other IRL stuff. You know, I've got a possible job position coming up soon. So I'm going to have to work on as much as I can while also doing that. So that's all for me. I'll see you soon.